Thank you very much, and welcome, Secretary Solis. We're delighted to have you here. I've got prepared remarks, but if you would recognize our students, okay? I'm guessing most of them didn't just graduate last June from local high schools. They look like they have there for purpose. You know, it's always an honor to host visitors to our college, and we're particularly honored when we have a chance to share the spotlight with our friends and colleagues from other Florida colleges and with our loyal and supportive industry partners. I can't recognize all of the supporters who've made time to be here today to welcome you. I think the turnout is indicative of our enthusiasm. I have a short list of names, though, I think are illustrative of the kinds of work we're doing in Tampa Bay area communities on behalf of job development. As I always say, we all work for somebody else. I work for a Board of Trustees. So first and foremost, let me recognize a member of our Board of Trustees, Captain Robert Fine. Thank you very much for being with us today, Bob. I want to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Kathy Johnson, President of Pasco Hernando Community College, and Dr. Ken Atwater, President of Hillsborough Community College. Our three colleges are working together in unprecedented ways with our friends from the University of South Florida, St. Pete, and others to expand opportunities for students in the Tampa Bay area. And then finally, let me recognize President David Armstrong of Broward College, who's been a strong supporter and organizer of an important consortium of Florida colleges focused on expanding the capacity of our colleges to meet existing and future demands for the manufacturing industry. David, here he is. Okay, thanks. Just a year ago, David and I were approached by our good friends at the Manufacturers Association of Florida with a request to lend our energies to enhancing and expanding education and training capacity for manufacturing industries at Florida's colleges. David and I serve on the Board of Workforce Florida, so we are well aware of the value of manufacturing in our state and the crying need for better preparation for workers in these valuable jobs. David and I reached out to 10 other college presidents with established manufacturing capacity, and together we created Florida Trade, Transforming Resources for Accelerated Degrees and Employment, a vehicle for increasing the combined resources of our member colleges and for helping to bring a more cohesive statewide viewpoint and commitment to the many and varied manufacturing resources across our state. This is the litany of saints, Madam Secretary, who are part of the consortium, okay? Daytona State College, Florida State College at Jacksonville, Gulf Coast College, Indian River State College, Palm Beach State College, Polk State College, Tallahassee Community College, and Valencia College, in addition to the colleges I've already mentioned. Madam Secretary, in the position you now hold, you have the opportunity to visit with and to interact with citizens and officials at the highest level of government and industry across America. But I know, too, that your background includes service as a trustee of a community college. I have no doubt that the time you spent as a trustee has created the true appreciation for the work that our colleges do every day on the front lines in our communities to help citizens prepare for and to secure productive employment. It is my fond hope that your visit here today will remind you of the noble work that we undertake each day, each week, each semester. We greatly appreciate the interest you are giving us, and we extend our heartiest welcome to you and your staff, to St. Petersburg College and the Florida College System. Ladies and gentlemen, United States Secretary of Labor, Hilda Solis.
Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much, President. That was great, and thank you for your leadership. And it has been a wonderful morning with you and your staff. And yes, it's wonderful to be at one of the most important places where learning takes place, at a community college. And you remind me of the good years I had. 8 years serving as a trustee and twice as the president of the college there in terms of the board of trustees. But seeing how important it was at community college campuses are accessible to everyone, regardless of your age and regardless of what kind of occupation you're pursuing. The variety and accessibility, I think, are what keeps community colleges first and foremost in my minds, because it's practical, it's efficient, low cost, and it always helps to have business partners. And obviously our four-year universities, and again, just to see the other community colleges, I wish I could have been able to assemble so many people in my own state of California, but that would take a long time, I think. So I want to begin by just thanking all of you for being here. I know that this was somewhat short notice, but you've been prepared for big events, as I understand. I think my boss was here not too long ago, President Obama, so I know that he already set the pace here. So thank you all, to the staff and everyone, for making this possible. Thank you, Provost, also, and Dean Jenkins, for putting this together. And I just have to tell you that your grant application was phenomenal. It was exceptional, and I have to tell you that it does help to bring good people together that know the path forward and can work collaboratively with everyone. I think those are the key words, and I'm so very, very proud to be here today to make national news at Clearwater. That's what's really exciting about today for me. I know there's so much talent that exists in the community college system overall. And as you know, I did serve as a trustee at Rio Hondo Community College back in those days when I was just starting my political career, and learned so much at every point, and how education continues to change and technology continues to change. And for millions of Americans, community colleges offer, as we know, quality education that is financially within reach of everyone. And that's really important: cost-effective availability and accessibility. These are especially important and critical for states like Florida and others that are going through hardship as we make our way through this recovery. And no one knows this better than President Barack Obama, who's made it very clear that he's going to pursue every good idea to put our unemployed back to work, regardless of who proposes what idea. We're going to follow up on that. And today we're making a very strategic investment in our workforce that meets the President's test. And it's my pleasure today to announce that the Department of Labor is awarding $500 million to America's community colleges to train our next set of 21st century workers. Quite frankly, our goal is very simple. We're supporting schools that will work directly with companies, entrepreneurs, to develop training programs that respond to the real needs of employers. 297 community colleges across the country will share in this funding. Every state in the union will receive at least $2.5 million for community college career training programs. And this is, by the way, our second round of funding. We awarded the first $500 million under this $2 billion program last September. And the beauty of the program is that all of our grantees have formed strategic partnerships with local businesses. And with these monies, we hope that campuses will develop training programs that will help grow the most promising local industries. And those industries should be driven by what market-based research is available. They can invest in staff, educational resources, provide students with access to free and digital learning materials, and yes, we invite partnerships with corporations and different entrepreneurs, because I know that there are many, many exciting new devices and equipment that can also be a part of a contributing factor in continued learning. All of the course materials, of course, that are going to be developed through these grants will be available for use by education providers through a Creative Commons license. And that's what's unique about what we're doing. These are things that we haven't done before, and we think that it's right to be able to share on the progress and good examples of what works where. And you should all be very proud of the work being done right here at St. Petersburg College. It really came through your application. And I'm so happy to announce that the application submitted by St. Petersburg College and its partner will be fully funded at $15 million. And it's because of your leadership that St. Petersburg College will receive of that $15 million, $6.2 million of that total. So you will indeed be the fiscal agent for this particular grant. And St. Petersburg College is also the lead for the other 12 community colleges across the state that will be sharing in that grant money. And the focus, as you know, will be on developing advanced manufacturing and learning pathways. When we say pathways, we really mean careers. So it isn't just a job, it's a career. And we know that American manufacturers take no backseat when it comes to global competition. We know that many countries are vying for our technology and our expertise. And that's why I'm always reminded that when we put out products that say made in the USA, that means quality and prestige. So our traditional manufacturers have led the world for many, many years. And we're determined to put the U.S. back where it needs to be, well advanced in those manufacturing sectors. And to accomplish this, we need to do two things. First is level the playing field. And then second, we need to become more engaged. We need to somehow own it. We need to know what it is we're building and producing. It's pretty simple, folks. If every country plays by the same rules, made in the USA will always win out. That's what I say. And we will win because we have the world's hardest workers and the world's best universities, community colleges, and the world's most creative entrepreneurs. And Florida has all the right tools to be a global leader in advanced manufacturing. Here at St. Petersburg College, we have put together a great coalition under the Florida Trade Program, and I love that acronym, what it stands for. They brought together business leaders, educators, workforce professionals, industry experts, and community organizations. This grant will put all the key players on the same team working toward a common goal. That is exactly what President Barack Obama is talking about when he says, we're stronger when we work together. We're stronger also because we also have the winning strategy for that growth. A well-trained workforce means higher productivity, higher quality, higher profits, better wages, and more growth. And that all adds up for positive growth for all of us in our economy. And Florida is modeling the kind of statewide partnership the Department of Labor believes can take the workforce to the next level. They're creating new educational pathways to address skills mismatch that we know exists right now in advanced manufacturing. And here in Florida, we know that there's a pressing need for folks that are welders, machinists, engineers, quality control experts, technicians, and master mechanics. Sounds like we were just talking about these types of careers maybe 2 decades ago. Guess what? They haven't gone away. We need them, and we need people to really be prepared and able to work with the kinds of new technology that's available. These are good-paying jobs that are open right now to candidates that have the right skills. 38 employers are a part of the trade coalition here in Florida. These are companies with jobs to fill today, but they have plans to grow for tomorrow. They've opened a direct line of communication into community colleges, which I have to applaud you for. They're convening those individuals that need the skills by bringing faculty together and helping to design courses to teach the skills for job seekers across this state of Florida. The workforce professionals at our American Job Centers, what we call the one-stop centers across Florida, will be playing a very pivotal role in this exercise. And they'll help recruit folks and place them in the right program that matches their skills and their interests. They'll focus on helping our returning veterans, and I understand we have some veterans here with us on the stage here. So Florida firms can put their incredible talents back to work. These folks want jobs. They want good-paying jobs. They want to be able to provide for their families. The training programs include an online component, so some of the initial coursework can be done by students at home. That's incredible that we're going to be able to promote that. And then we'll be offering hands-on training here at places like the Collaborative Center that we're located at here right now. So students can get actual real-world experience, and they'll earn industry-recognized credentials, or as I like to call them, tickets to employment. They'll participate in internships, which I am a big fan of, having been an intern before at one time in my life, and knowing how important it is to coordinate those internships with the Manufacturing Association of Florida. And they'll get opportunities to meet and network with employers that are looking to hire them. The goal is to move graduates into employment within 6 months. And we're confident that this goal can be met. Many workers in Florida already have strong manufacturing skills. Some were laid off when their factory closed through no fault of their own. Those folks need to learn about the latest processes and innovations so they can adapt to those skills. The American worker, as you and I know, is resilient, and they're also very smart and savvy. People will go back to school if the program is affordable, and if they have confidence, it will lead to a job once they graduate. Over the next decade, nearly half of all job openings nationwide will be for middle-skill jobs. These are positions that require more than a high school diploma, but less than a 4-year college education. These are white-collar, blue-collar, and as I say, green-collar jobs that pay good family wages. And actually, they're more than just jobs. They're pathways to better-paying careers, as I said earlier. And right now, there are high-growth industries in the great state of Florida that can't find skilled labor to fill those positions. So we're going to change that. This program will train workers for jobs that are open today in industries that will still be hiring tomorrow. It will help young workers looking for that first job after high school. It will help older workers start new careers when their factory closes or their jobs go offshore. President Obama has set the goal for America to have the highest proportion of college graduates by 2020. Never in our nation's history has it been more important for workers to continue their education after high school. Today, we take those critical steps to reassure workers that investing in their education is the best investment they can make. So we're excited to support our partners here in Florida, and they'll be training a world-class workforce to make products that the world wants to buy. So with that, let me wrap up my comments and once again congratulate the faculty, the administration, the entrepreneurs, the business folks that are here, and all of you that have made this possible, and of course the collaboration and continued partnership. Thank you for hosting us this afternoon. I look forward to coming often to visit the progress that we're seeing here that's been announced. And again, I want to thank the students behind me. They have some great stories to tell already, and I'm sure that there are some employers that are ready to hire them as we speak. Thank you so much.